friends here and built great professional relationships as well.
The networking has been my favorite part of it. Making lifelong friends and professors that I can always go to if I have a question that needs to be answered. I'm appreciative for that.
It was a good time. It was fun. I mean, championships every year, so it's a great time.
Those That Bless is a ministry that I started when I was 11 years old, and the goal is to raise money for children in foster care and foster families, and I have been able to do that through making hair bows. I sell them at a boutique in Peach Park in Chilton County. I also sell them on Instagram. People will direct message me from pictures that I post and say they would like a bow, and I can ship them out. And the money is used for something to aid a foster family. My best friend Amberly was adopted into foster care, and she shared that with me when I was 11 years old. I later found out that her mom, she worked at a foster care agency, and her sister was also a social worker. So through that, I was able to see the need. And as an 11-year-old, there wasn't much I could do. I couldn't be a foster parent. So I looked to my other talents, and I found that around the same time I had learned to make hair bows that I found out she was in foster care, and so I kind of made that connection. Specifically, I found out that when many children enter the system, they come into new homes with nothing more than the clothes on their back, and that really broke my heart to think about coming into the system with nothing to call their own and having to worry about those things when they really just need that love and connection with their new foster parents. So I wanted to do something where I could help provide backpacks or diaper bags with items such as clothes, diapers, formula, things that the parents won't have to stress about that first night, things that the kids won't have to worry about the first night, and just aid them in the process. So it started out with just providing backpacks and diaper bags for children entering the system, and then it later turned out to be providing a scholarship to a high school senior who has been in foster care. When I started it, I would have never thought that it would grow as much as it has. The best part about selling hair bows at Peach Park is it is a tourist location. So I put the little tags on there, and people will be traveling to the beach and they stop and they see the tag and they're intrigued by it. So they'll message me on Instagram and ask, hey, what is this? Or I love what you're doing, my family fosters. So I've been able to sell hair bows to people in Texas and California, Tennessee, Georgia, all the surrounding states. One of the best things about Bows That Bless is it shows that if you step back and look at yourself, you look at your talents, and you look at what you're able to do with your money and your time, you can find a way to serve.
Did you know in the last year, UA has awarded over 9,600 undergraduate, graduate, and doctoral degrees? The capstone is home to 60 Goldwater Scholars and also leads the nation with 210 academic All-America honors over the past decade. The Alabama Astrobotics team has won the NASA Robotic Mining Competition 7 times. And the University of Alabama was listed on Forbes magazine's list of best employers for new graduates. Over 940 National Merit Scholars attend the University of Alabama. And on the gridiron, the Tide have won 18 National Football Championships. Now you know. Roll Tide.
Hi, I'm Joe Namath, and I want to congratulate the graduates of the University of Alabama. Roll Tide!
I want to thank everyone for being here today as we honor UA pioneer, Dr. Authoring Lucy Foster. All of us must continue to follow your example of compassion, courage, grace, strength, and love in challenges for progress to the future. It is with great pleasure that today we dedicate Authoring Lucy Hall, which houses our College of Education, in honor of the master teacher, Dr. Authoring Lucy Foster.
Dr. Foster, your brave response to fear sent shockwaves through this nation and through generations before and after you. How fitting is it that the building that houses our School of Education, the building that once held you in the darkest hour of our university, will face the rising sun bearing your name as a monument to freedom and education now, education tomorrow, and education forever.
Oh my heart is so heavy and yet so light. If I am a master teacher, know what I hope I'm teaching you? That love will take care of everything in our world, don't you think? It's not your color. It's not how bright you are. It's how you feel about those that you deal with. And if I'm a master teacher, I hope that's all I can teach. Thank you so much.
Hands on Tuscaloosa is an initiative for college students at the university to get involved in their community.
You know, the students are reaching out to other community members and actually engaging and understanding like what's going on in their local surroundings.
When I saw Jeremiah's garden, I'm a city girl, so I knew that I wanted to do something that was different for me. Gardening is something I've done very on a small scale, but nothing as big as this here at Jeremiah's garden, so it's really nice.
Jeremiah's garden is a fresh food, a fresh vegetable community garden.
Pretty much the project is that geared towards giving food to people that's in need.
The vegetables that we raise goes out into the community. We have basically 5 different entities that we serve. So we have been able to give food to people who otherwise won't have the ability or the resources to actually purchase food, fresh vegetables for themselves.
I think serving the community is incredibly beneficial for students because I think it's easy to get caught up in the bubble of the university.
It's a positive reinforcement that kind of keeps us motivated and also allows us to meet, you know, different community partners and to help others.
It inspires me, the youth coming out, because hopefully at our age now, I'm 72, hopefully we can leave it in good hands once we're no longer here.
You know, you ride behind the boat sometimes, you just look around. It's like, I'm on water right now. There's nothing separating me except for this water ski. I think that's so cool. It's different from any other sport, in my opinion. My name is Sean Hunter. I'm from Dothan, Alabama, and my major is operations management with a minor in consumer science. I got started when I was 4. I got up on skis for the first time. I skied my first tournament when I was 6. And I had won my first national title when I was 10. I got recruited by a lot of people, but it was one of those, my senior year, they all kind of, okay, he's gonna go to Alabama. It's a pretty obvious choice. University of Alabama has probably the best water skiing setup there is. We have a private ski lake 20 minutes south of Tuscaloosa. It's probably the best setup you can get really out of anywhere in the country.
Smart skiing in the end from Sean Hunter. He takes the gold.
Here at Alabama, I've won 2 collegiate national titles. And then this past fall, I won my first world title. I want to continue. I want to go into the Pro Tour if I can win a world title in all age divisions. That's the ultimate dream one day.
And there is your champion of the world in U21. It is none other than Alabama's own Sean Hunter.
I'm the biggest die-hard Alabama fan. Whether it's football, water skiing, academics, our campus being beautiful, the people, everything. I love every single thing about it. I've been a fan of it since I was born, throughout college, and then when I graduate, I'm going to be coming back every year for football games, just visiting in the spring, no matter what. It's prepared me for the real world. It's really helped in every aspect. So it means a lot to me.
Congratulations, you have made it. You did it. Your path will take you to places you have literally never dreamed of.
I just wanted to say congratulations to all the graduates this year. It's a heck of an accomplishment. I hope you enjoyed your years at Alabama, and best of luck to what future holds.
You're on your own now, kid. Way to go. Congratulations.
say a picture is worth 1,000 words. But are 1,000 words enough to cover an entire chapter of our lives? How many pictures and how many words would it take to describe the feeling of arriving on campus for the first time, knowing we'd found our home away from home at the University of Alabama?
Today was our first day of events. It was so much fun.
We came out here at 8 and I had a good time, got free stuff, met new people.
Personally, my #1 goal is to just give it all I've got to reach my fullest potential academically and creatively. That's really my goal for the next 4 years, but one step at a time, right?
Yeah.
Semester by semester.
We knew immediately that our lives would be changed for the better as we started our legendary journeys. We saw life through an entirely new lens. We met new friends and got a snapshot of the student experience that makes Alabama so unique. We championed causes across campus, and we became champions in the process.
Larry in motion. The throw goes the other way. Mitchie's in. Alabama wins in 4 overtimes.
21 Heisman Memorial Trophy is Bryce Young.
We broke new ground and we broke new barriers. We overcame trying times by remaining tied together. And together, we've made memories that will last a lifetime. Pictures never change, even when the people in them do. We have changed, we've adapted, and we've grown. And now, we're ready to change the world. But first, it's time to capture the picture we've worked towards since this chapter first began. A picture that represents all we have experienced and all that we've accomplished. So, as we cross the commencement stage, we'll smile and soak it in. As graduates of the University of Alabama, we are the class of 2022.
Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning, and roll tide. On behalf of the University of Alabama, it's my pleasure to welcome you to our summer commencement ceremony. Whether you're here with us today in person or joining via webcast, please know if you wish to view the ceremony again, you may do so on our commencement website. Today marks a very special moment in the lives of our graduates. Thank you for your support as we honor them. Now, if you're able, please rise for the singing of our national anthem. Ms. Hannah Park, who received her Bachelor of Music degree in our spring graduating class of 2022, will lead today's performance. At the conclusion of the anthem, please remain standing for the invocation, which will be offered by Dr. Wade Langer with UA Campus Ministries.
On this day of great celebration, we give thanks. Now please pause with me for a moment of silent reflection and gratitude. Eternal God, teacher of life, knowledge, compassion, and justice, we are thankful for the ways you have blessed these graduates. We are grateful for the friendships that held them, for the instructors who mentored them, for the lessons that expanded and shaped them most. During their time here at the capstone, they have been prepared for their futures. Therefore, we are grateful, knowing they have all they need for the tasks that lie ahead. Bless these graduates as they step from one chapter of their journey into the next. Give them strength to pursue the dreams that you have instilled in them. Equip them with devotion to both compassion and justice. Grant them courage to step boldly from the simplicity and security of their college lives into a world that desperately needs their gifts, their passions, and their hopeful idealism. Bless them with humility and success, with patience and uncertainty, with hope amidst doubt, and with peace in times of unrest. And lead them into meaningful professions and callings and opportunities, relying on the years of formation they received here at the capstone. Through your gracious power on this day, bring the work started in them to completion, that they may always strive for excellence in all they do, ultimately impacting their communities, their fields of study, and their world for the better. Amen.
Please be seated. We could not accomplish all that we do at the capstone without the tremendous service of our faculty, who have answered a calling in their lives to devote their careers to the academic, leadership, and personal development of our students. Please watch this video from Dr. Chapman Greer, UA Faculty Senate President, in honor of our prestigious faculty.
The priority of the faculty of the University of Alabama has been and shall remain to foster and encourage creative and critical thinking, to develop informed, passionate global citizens, to create an environment of community with true respect for diversity, and to provide our future leaders with the tools necessary to blaze a path that is both honorable and impactful. Students, on behalf of your teachers, mentors, and role models, please join me in recognizing one of our most precious resources, the faculty of the University of Alabama.
I know that our graduates and their families appreciate the significant contributions of our faculty. I would like for the faculty present today to stand and be recognized. Studying at the University of Alabama is a tradition for many families. At this time, we ask those in attendance who are UA alumni to stand if able and be recognized for their accomplishments and support of this great university. Thank you for being with us here today. We must also thank those who have sacrificed in service to our country so we may continue to prosper and remain free to follow our pursuits. Would all the graduates and those in attendance who have served in the military please rise if able to be recognized. Thank you for your service. Several of those on the stage today serve the university in important roles. I would first like to recognize Trustee Karen Brooks and Senior Vice Chancellor Dr. Tanja Johnson. I'd also like to recognize the Vice Presidents of the university and others who serve the university in vital leadership capacities. Please stand so that we may recognize you. Thank you. It's now my honor and privilege to introduce the President of the University of Alabama, Dr. Stuart R. Bell.
Thank you, Dr. Dalton. Graduates, it is an honor to be here with you as we commemorate your accomplishments at the University of Alabama. I wish that you guys had the vantage point that I have right now. This is an awesome sight to see so many Roll Tide University of Alabama students accomplishing what you guys are doing today, a path that you started some time ago. Seated before me are talented students, and each of you are different and unique in personal ways. Some of you came to the university directly from high school, and now a few years later, you're embarking on a new chapter for your life, for your professional aspirations have taken shape, and you've been propelled forward. Some of you are first-generation students. You're first in your family to earn a college degree. What a remarkable accomplishment that is. You envisioned your future. You understood what a degree from the capstone could mean for your life, and you've boldly stepped forward to that destiny as a trailblazer. Some of you took longer than others to get here, and that's okay. It's more than okay. Life happens, circumstances unfold. There are changes, there are forks in each of our roads. But no matter the challenges, you persisted, you did not relent, and you're here today because of your tenacity and because of your determined spirit. You never lost sight of your goal, and today we celebrate you. Some of you are here because you've earned an advanced degree. You're working in your field, but you also wanted to dig deeper. You wanted to be the best in your field, and you wanted to continue challenging yourselves. You set your sights on the next level, and today your dedication for your craft is inspiring. Your commitment to lifelong learning is evident in what you've accomplished today. No matter who you are or how your story has unfolded, you have arrived at this moment because each of you have more in common with each other than you are different. Here at the University of Alabama, you have determined to become the best versions of yourselves. Here you have invested in people around you, your peers, your professional connections, the clubs, the organizations that you championed while on our campus, and also as you worked to serve our community. Here at the University of Alabama, you discovered a new home, and you were taught by professors and mentors who today surround you. They invested in you. They saw your potential. Collectively, you've witnessed incredible moments here at the University of Alabama. Championships earned. Roll Tide. Records shattered. Discoveries unleashed. And dreams, each of your dreams, realized. You've persistently pursued legendary results in your own life, and you have intentionally put yourself on the path to continued excellence and to success. Today, I challenge you, as you prepare to receive your degree, to make the commitment to continue honoring one another, to celebrating what we both have in common, but also what makes us unique. You all possess the power of change for our community, for our state, for our nation, and for our world, through your abilities and through your talents. You also have a diverse array of experiences that you can rely on to advocate for what is noble and what is good, and to be leaders in your professions. I encourage you to remain connected with your many friends that are here today. Stay in touch with the faculty who have challenged you, who have lifted you up, who have been there when you've needed support. Continue to utilize UA's standard of excellence as a guiding life in both your personal as well as your professional endeavors. I promise that you will never regret doing the right thing, empowering someone else, commanding your future, directing your own destiny. From this vantage point, I see a remarkable people who have recognized their power and the influential role that they serve in shaping all of our futures. You have my respect, and you have the love of everyone who is here today, gathered to witness this special moment in your life. Let me be the first to congratulate each of you for what you have accomplished. We have one more item of business today, and that is you all have to walk across this stage and I have to shake your hand. So let's not delay that moment. I'll begin by asking the Dean of our graduate school, Dr. Susan Carvalho, to present our candidates for doctoral degrees.
Will the candidates for doctoral degrees please stand and remain standing? President Bell, the names of the candidates for doctoral degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the graduate faculty, I recommend the appropriate degree be conferred.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Alabama, I confer upon each of you the particular doctoral degree for which you've been recommended with all the rights, privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. And now Dean Carvalho will present the candidates for educational specialists and various master's degrees.
Will the candidates for educational specialists and various master's degrees please stand and remain standing? President Bell, the names of the candidates for educational specialist and various master's degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the graduate faculty, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Alabama, I confer upon each of you the particular educational specialist or master's degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. And now the deans of our respective colleges and schools will present the candidates for bachelor's degrees.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees offered by the School of Social Work please stand and remain standing? President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the School of Social Work, I recommend the appropriate degree be conferred.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree offered by the College of Education please stand and remain standing? President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degree appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Education, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees offered by the College of Engineering please stand and remain standing? President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Engineering, I recommend the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees offered by the Capstone College of Nursing please stand and remain standing? President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the Capstone College of Nursing, I recommend the appropriate degree be conferred.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees offered by the College of Communication and Information Sciences please stand and remain standing? President Bell, the names of the candidates for bachelor's degree appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Communication and Information Sciences, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees offered by the College of Human Environmental Sciences please stand and remain standing? President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Human Environmental Sciences, I recommend the appropriate degree be conferred.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees offered by the College of Arts and Sciences please stand and remain standing? President Bell, the names of the candidates for bachelor's degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, I recommend the appropriate degree be conferred.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees offered by the Culverhouse College of Business please stand and remain standing?
President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the Culverhouse College of Business, I recommend the appropriate degree be conferred.
By the virtue of the authority invested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Alabama, I confer upon each of you the particular bachelor's degree of which you've been recommended, with all the rights, privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. Graduates, please move your tassel from the right to the left side of your mortarboard, and welcome to alumni status. You all may be seated. In just a few minutes, you will be crossing the stage. And as you go out to make your mark on the world, again, please do not forget to stay in touch with those who have supported you here over the many years. Your future legacy will always be entwined with the University of Alabama. And with that in mind, I would like to invite our 2022-23 National Alumni Association President, Mr. John Gullahorn, to welcome the graduates into the Crimson Tide Nation. John.
Congratulations, class of 2022. I'm John Gullahorn. I'm the president of your National Alumni Association. You're here today because of your commitment to the future. I know your family and your friends are proud of what you've accomplished today. This is a pivotal moment in your life, but for you all, the best is yet to come. You've been equipped and empowered by this university to go out and conquer the world. As you enter this new phase, I want you to know that your bond with the university extends beyond your graduation. I want you to join the local alumni chapters in your new communities, and to join and to remain a member of the National Alumni Association. These connections will help you today, tomorrow, and forever in your life. You also now have an opportunity to give back to future students of the University of Alabama through the scholarships that many of you all enjoyed along your journey here today. I will hope you will invest in others like many have invested in your being here today. So I wish you all the luck as you leave here today, and roll tide.
Thank you, John. Now let us all stand and join Miss Hannah Park as she sings the alma mater, the words of which may be found on the last page of the commencement program. Thank you. Please be seated.
Doctors of Education, Anthony Tillman, Major Professor, Claire C. Major. Tony Vincent Johnson, Major Professor, Carrie Ann Holly. Eric L. Bryant, Major Professor, Jingping Sun. Shyla Crenshaw McCrae, Major Professor, Jingping Sun. Philip Ryan McClendon, Major Professor, Jingping Sun. Matthew Mason Bertram, Major Professor, Nathaniel J. Bray. Rebecca L. Boyer, Major Professor, Sarah Catherine Kaler. Rebecca Ann Kuhn, Major Professor, Cecil D. Robinson. Kathleen Michelle Penny, Major Professor, Claire C. Major. Doctors of Musical Arts, Joseph Lionel Fleetwood, Document Director, Kevin Thomas Chance. Scott Charles Santoro, Document Director, Kevin Thomas Chance. Doctors of Nursing Practice, Project Director, Shamika Laranda Cody. Lori K. Stone, Project Director, Felicia Greer Wood. Cassandra D. King, Project Director, Deborah Pettit Bruns. Doctors of Social Work, Daphne Diane Elaine Arnold, Project Directors Curtis Henry Davis and Denise Weems Bryant. Carmen Reese Foster, Project Directors Curtis Henry Davis and Mary Lehman Held. Erica Jones Williams, Project Directors Curtis Henry Davis and Geraldine Agee. Jeffrey Chandler Caldwell, Project Directors Nicole Ruggiano and Robert McKinney. Sean Christopher Creech, Project Directors Nicole Ruggiano and Allison Currington. Stephanie Michelle James, Project Directors Nicole Ruggiano and Amy Traylor. Christopher D. Conley, Project Directors Leah P. Chatham and Monica Mathieu. Amanda Shannon Gillespie, Project Directors Tanya Alameda Lawson and Robert Lucho. Jessica Joy Hoggle, Project Directors Deborah M. Nelson Gardell and Nancy Rubin. Tina Marie Schiefelbein, Project Directors Deborah M. Nelson Gardell and Carol Phelps. Soisa Smith Johnson, Project Directors Laura Moon Hobson and Candace Carter. Jerry Kaler Lorenzen, Project Directors Robert Earl McKinney and Leah Cheatham. Doctors of Philosophy, Hannah Nicole Howell, Major Professor Vivian H. Wright. James Brandon Walker, Major Professor Vivian H. Wright. Mallory Christian Crockett, Major Professor Margaret L. Rice. Jackie Yu, Major Professor Andre Ramon Denham. Paula Elizabeth Adams, Major Professors Jeffrey Lozier and Jana L. Fierst. Colin Stewart Barnes, Major Professors Matthew D. Kurtner Smith and Oleg A. Sinelnikov. Shanice N. Carter, Major Professors George C.T. Muguya and Joy Burnham. Ashley Tickle Odebiyi, Major Professor James D. Mixon. Tori Jessen, Major Professor John M. Giggy. Jennifer Lynn Funkhauser, Major Professors Ian W. Brown and Vernon Knight. Anthony L. Guetta, Major Professor Guy Alexander Caldwell and Kimberly A. Caldwell. Rina Adhikari, Major Professor Martine Baker. Padip Sapkota, and Major Professor Dr. John Baker. Kyle Jeffrey Nelson, Major Professor Jinwei Shen. Xin Zhao, Major Professor Jeff Gray. Ashley Huang Fan, Major Professor Travis Levestis Atkinson. Zachary Arthur Hazenbush, Major Professor Luke N. Brewer. Smriti Ranjit, Major Professor Adam J. Hauser. Amber Sutton, Major Professor Deborah M. Nelson Gardell. Ning Ju, Major Professor Luke N. Brewer. Alicia Grace Koenig, Major Professor Gregory B. Thompson. Thomas Robert Koenig, Major Professor Gregory B. Thompson. Jonathan Lake Priedemann, Major Professor Gregory B. Thompson. Shuai Kian, Major Professors Jason Edward Bada and Christopher Heath Turner. Nena Enyidia Dike, Major Professor Carolyn J. Cassidy. John Blaine Moore II, Major Professor Lori W. Turner. Kimberly G. Stevenson, Major Professors Jennifer Lindsay Jolly and Kristen Nicole Lamb. Asa Jackson Harris, Major Professor Beth S. Bennett. Tiana Ellis, Major Professor Kimberly Bissell. Hassan Park, Major Professor Jameson Hayes. Bei Zhang, Major Professor Douglas J. Sherman. Rachel Catherine Lombardi, Major Professor Mary Alice Davis. Kimberly Antoinette Marie Williams, Major Professor Claire C. Major. Peyton Michelle Roden, Major Professor, Claire C. Major. Evan Anthony Enquist, Major Professor, Mark T. Richardson. John Oliver McClellan, Major Professor, David Cruz Uribe. Guan Min Tran, Major Professor, Cabe Moen. Caitlin Elizabeth May, Major Professor, Jason M. Schofield. Katanya Grace Steger, Major Professor, Jason M. Schofield. Emily Caroline Griffin, Major Professor, Burju Keskin. Cassie Marie Whitt, Major Professor, Alexa Tullett. Chan Zhao, Major Professors Beverly B. Roscos and Alexa Tullett. Lauren Nicole Johnson, Major Professor, Karen L. Salkin. Stephanie Chambers Doran, Major Professor, Karen L. Salikin. Lauren Mo Teichel, Major Professor, Jennifer Lynn Moore Cox. Hillary Rose Dorman, Major Professor Rebecca S. Allen. Shelby Marie Hunter, Major Professor Lauren E. Coy. Michaela French Lacey, sorry about that. Michaela French Lacey, Major Professor William Peter Hart. Rebecca Hope Bauer, Major Professor Ansley Tullos Gilpin. Christopher John Breeden, Major Professor William Peter Hart. Courtney Ann Paisley, Major Professor Theodore Stephen Tomini. Sarah Catherine Latang, Major Professor Ian Marshall McDonough. Catherine Ann Keiko Kouchi, Major Professor James C. Hamilton. Sean Andres Reggetti, Major Professor Joshua Biddle, and AJ K. Agrabah. Uni Kim, Major Professor Mary M. Miris. Miranda Nicole Rouse, Major Professor Jesse Jason Ohl. Zhengyu Yao, Major Professor Wansik Yoon. Harish Bezawada, Major Professor Vishesh Vikas. Batog Tok Togi Zagsurin, Major Professors Mark T. Richardson and Haley Vanessa McDonald. Pei Xuan Zhang, Major Professor Elroy Joseph Aguiar. Ana R. Rodriguez Matamoros, Major Professor Carla K. Gower. Natalie E. Miller, Major Professor Daniel Joseph Henderson. Elizabeth Naranjo Hayes, Major Professor Michael David Picone. Educational Specialists, Jeremy Marcus Shaw, Danielle Marie Kirkland Butler, Valerie Lee Longshore Sargent, Lanika Turner Miller, and master's candidates, Danielle Thompson Ford, Zion Nichelle Thomas, Teresa Sue Monastero, John Jacob Lassiter II, James Wee Wynn, Darby Nicole Hunter, Tanya Michelle Culpepper, Hannah Gwen Bussey, Amanda Hood Morrison, Rebecca Ruth Davis, Kevin David Besnoy, Austin M. Rader, Zachary Philip Gaines, Ethan Tyler Haynes, Amy Elizabeth Haynes, Jennifer Nicole Andrews Weckerly, Sarah Marie Mack, Rendell Lee Smith III, Hannah Ray Lipke, Sarah Elizabeth Lewin, Kelly Pierce, Jason Geary Cooper, Amanda Lee Pollard, Cameron Naya Ford, Brittany Michelle Sloan Barber, Mason R. Phillips, Alexis D. Austin, Miranda Aguiar, Patrick D. Chandler, Lacey Elena Alexander, Andrew Taylor Dawes, Sarah Grace Tomlinson, Lyndon Jamal Batiste Sr., Sophia Bryce Arneo, Stephen C. Shaw, Sade Davis, Callie Leanne DeVries, Madison M. Smith, Michael J. Rice, Liliane Isabel Mermou, Kieran O'Brien McKeague, Jessica Rochelle Doan, Jonathan Robert Wolf, Jeffrey J. Tucker, Molly Nicole Mims, Olivia Bethany Law, Jillian Ann Beck, Alexander Chase Quimby, Rochelle Lynn Rhine, Tiara Elizabeth Marie Powell, Natasha S. Sumter, Bart Andre Serene, Brianna Elise Fuchs, Jayed Rahman, Ronald Hunter Letson, Patrick John Finley, Thomas M. Calhoun, Megan Elise Wade, Hannah L. Jackson, Vicki Lynn Samuel, Lilith Eve Osborne Cole, Caitlin Marzetta McClung, Kelsey Carol Hendricks, Ashley Dawn Heinrich, Isabel Nixon Holcomb, Morgan Bailey Kenny, Brittany Reynolds Studdard, Winter Chandre Williams, Aaron W. Curl, Dylan Matthew Ashley, Angela Mary O'Flanagan, Anna Grace Lonergan, Cody V. Ianelli, Matthew Joseph Shustak, Jacob Michael Williams, Aviana Ter Robinson, Delaney Marie Eber, Cassie Beth Powell, Molly J. Gardner, Shannon Victoria Callan, Ava Marie Zizza, Dominique Showmaker Johnston, Kaylee Lynn Weaver, Kiara Lene Lewis, Jordan Ansley Worrell, Angelica Moresco, Matthew Tyler Winfrey, James R. Speak Jr., Nathaniel Forrest Bain, Brandon Charles Alsup, Meredith Noel Davis, Francine Ursul Jika L, Connor L. Webb, Paige Elizabeth Ward, James Lawrence Stewart Jr., Emily Nicole Fromenthal, Christopher Kyle Hamrick, Caitlin Marie Young, Tatiana Cruz Caballero, Justin Time Harris, Jessica Simmons, Russell Keith Lee, Charles Darnell Willis, Hunter Andrew Mullins, Tommy L. Logan Jr., Shariah Javanna Nikki Harris, Sean Michael Kessel, give the brother some love, Andrew Norman Crane, Wesley James Eichard, Mark Reese Hunter II, Ryan Voss Jacobs, Brittany Marie Marple, Tiffany Vino, Carolyn Churchill Nelson, Christina Michelle Bill Baggett, Jennifer Marie Hall, Lindsay E. Pugh, Catherine Marie Seeger, Patience Elizabeth Smith, Jasmine Kiara Swain, Nohor Samad, Marion Elaine Brown, Mitchell Lee Crutchfield, Alyssa Lane Stevens, Leslie A. Page, Megan Hurst, Jennifer L. Peoples, Mackenzie Ann Carroll, Sarah Elizabeth Loftus, Michaela Marie Mosteller, Mason Thomas Smith, Lakeisha Cachet Broadhead, Tia N. McGee, Jackson T. Dean, Hillary Page Hard, Allison Lindsay Gordon, Allison McCall Rivers, Karen Elena Pascos Baker, Caitlin Alyssa Ashley Cross, Caroline Cox Elder, Mallory Johns Page, Matthew Charles Shockey, Megan E. Kubala, Amber Soto Reyes, Mason K. Mays, Holly Elizabeth Spivey, Catherine Spurgeon Richardson, Judson Noah Mason, Troy Wallace Pearson, Brandy L. Johnson, Erin Eleanor O'Neill, Alaya Bowens Dennis, Elizabeth Rose McNeil, Shannon Nicole Russell, Robert William Plum Jr., Cameron Reese Lazar, Dylan Daniel Eklund, Stephen Andrew Bedura, Elizabeth Nicole Davis, Francesca R. Miller, Hillary Irwin, Chandrika Juwan Barkley, Benjamin Gray Vandenberg, Garrett Michael Power, Latika C. Cherry, Megan Eubanks Toomey, Rachel Allison Keller, Michael Wayne Parker, Cameron Michelle Brooks, Jeremiah Lindell Evans, Christian Elliott Jones, Reed J. Hogue, Terry Wayne Poole, Mary Virginia Grooms, Jordan Elizabeth Richmond, Sharmi Mazumder, Taylor Marie Johnson, Shay Leslie Thorne, Mahdi Ali Al-Abdrabo, David Samuel Johnson III, Jamila Flowers, sorry Jamila, Savannah Erin Kelly, Aaron Wilkes, Robin Michelle McBrayer, Bridget Lynette Eccles, Manfei Shea, Anuska Narayanan, Angelina Mary Bilotti, Lisa Deanne Bilotti, Roman Martin Castor, Julia Grace Sponholtz, Summer Alexis Bolton, Emily Carol Dawsey, Taryn Marie Johnson, Eric Ricardo Espinal, Jennifer Michelle Troll, Megan Elise Garst, Caleb Jordan Kuykendall, Carly M. Colburn, Brooke Gann McCorkle, Ana Alicia Ortega, Kara Ann Block, Valerie M. Humphreys, Kelsey Lauren Johnson, Matthew Adam Treber, Lottie Burleson Pierce, Allison Lee Hewson, Nicole Stephanie Arnold, Caroline Grace Breedlove, Patty Isabel Harrison, Virginia Jones McRae, Larry G. Singleton III, Morgan Montgomery Grandolfo, Jody R. Jones, Brandon T. Bader, Alexandria Elizabeth Bordeaux, Joseph Anthony Marino Jr., Kylie Darlene Boyles, John Patrick Sloan, and these are accelerated master's candidates. These students are receiving both their bachelor's and their master's degrees simultaneously. Congratulations. Ashley McCool Junkin, Cassidy Jane McCall, Lexi Devin Riggins, Emma Kate Walker, Gabrielle Cassidy Bowie, and that begins the School of Social Work. Gabrielle Cassidy Bowie. Sorry. There we go. Christiana Faith Parker, summa cum laude. And now the College of Education. Noah Caleb Davis, Catherine Cole Lowry, Colby H. Lambert, Julie Anna Richardson, Emily Kendoyle Tyler, Ashley Barnes, Jordan Alexander Eaton, cum laude, Andrew Allen Friday, Bryant Keith Wood, Caitlin M. Dean, Lillian Catherine Holmes, summa cum laude, Samantha Ann Heiner, Carrie Ann Walsh, Sierra D. Keeler, Chase Alexander Durant, Tyler Andreas Odoms, Brett James Bolin, magna cum laude, Seth Logan McLaughlin, summa cum laude, and the College of Engineering, Gregory David Keaton, Brian J. Martin, Scott Andrew Landers, Chase Francis Fortin, summa cum laude, Hunter B. Chanel, Abdulaziz Al-Sharaf, Abdul Rahman Al-Otaibi, Ryan P. Markstrom, Ryan Merritt Weichel, John David Palmer, Caleb C. Peoples, sorry Caleb, it's Peebles, I see that B, Peebles, Jack Christian Boynton, Michael Todd Roper Jr., cum laude, Do Tien Anduong, magna cum laude, Portia Lyshay Randall, Tori Jordan, Alamex Martinez, Daniel Seth Knotts, Charles W. Finch, Elizabeth Aristizabal, Christian J. Gabries, Jack Edward Penniman, Bryn Wagner Pelletier, Kenneth Dallin Wallace IV, Richard H. Cater, Ryan R. Gomez, Ghanem Khaled Aldowaik, Dedrick Lee Jackson, and the Capstone College of Nursing, accompanied by the Gritty, Brittany Lynn Brock, Carly Hilpertsauer, summa cum laude, DeJuan Brooks, cum laude, Jasmine Sade Kirksey, magna cum laude, J.C. Nicole Goins, magna cum laude, Cassandra Tart, summa cum laude, Jacinta LaShondra Gavin, Christy Henderson Black, magna cum laude. Reagan Ann Markham, summa cum laude. Tansy Lee Palmer, summa cum laude. Raven Tiggs Williams. Shantria L. Austin, cum laude. Kimberly Rochelle Conway, summa cum laude. Rachel Simmons, summa cum laude. Allie Catherine Lanier, summa cum laude. Amanda Adair Callahan Griffin, summa cum laude. Dallas Chase William Ray, summa cum laude. Danielle Lynn Adams. Crystal Dean Watkins, summa cum laude. Jessica Holland Leachman, summa cum laude. Asia Monique Newton. Caroline Rebecca Bordier, cum laude. Danielle Elizabeth McKinney, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Brooke Parker, magna cum laude. Betty Catherine Letty. Grace M. Barton, cum laude. Abby Lee Housley, cum laude. Grace Anna Nicole Robertson, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Lee Miller. Kenneth Logan Tingle, magna cum laude. Christina Marie Long, cum laude. Bailey J. Key, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Noel Murphy, cum laude. Patricia Blake Abbott, magna cum laude. Leah Marie Delasalle Gerati, magna cum laude. Sarah Victoria Jensen, summa cum laude. Hope Lauren Hobbs, magna cum laude. Olivia Lillian Hayward, cum laude. Megan Eleanor Dravet, summa cum laude. Tricia Ram Gamotin Marolano, magna cum laude. Sierra Ann Keith, magna cum laude. Ella R. Shipper, summa cum laude. Lindsay May Sobek, magna cum laude. Connor Scott White. Amber Lee Gilbert, summa cum laude. Grace Catherine Walsh, cum laude. And the College of Communication and Information Sciences, Adriana Juan, President. Mary Emma Powers, magna cum laude. Madison Correll, magna cum laude. Carly A. Horn. Madeline Grace Hunter, magna cum laude. Ellen Elizabeth Richardson, summa cum laude. Samantha Grace Kelly. Rebecca Joan Carter. Andrew Rand Merrill. Jonathan C. Thomas. Lauren Marceline, sorry Lauren. Ashley Caroline DeVore. Zion Hinton. Kadarius Marquez Williams. Kimberly Madison Hall. Jaquez S. King. Jack Bradford Schoolfield. Taylor Patrick Mullins. Rotasha M. Word. Joshua Martin Sellers. Luca Brillo. Tatiana R. Milano. Carter Scott Jernigan. Daniel Cooper Rufus Mariano, Carlos Moreno Jr., Caitlin Hersey Pinetti, William A. Billy Murray, Carson James Costas, Ashley Nicole McDonald, Erin Margaret Patterson, Shallon Jade Olson, magna cum laude, Tegan Brooke Burton, Timothy Hicks Pfeiffer, Ariana Marie Glover, Alyssa Thelmara Hill, James Patrick Carroll, Sarah Nicole Madden, Thomas Elton Owens, William M. Bloom, Abigail G. Moore, Mia Rebecca Rake, Clayton M. Connick, cum laude, Sophie Ann Greger, cum laude, Catherine Elizabeth Bernard, Dylan J. Morgan, Edward Patrick Barry, John Leo Mahoney Jr., Tristan Jace Rodden, Tanner Conley Dale, John Francis Woolley, Kennedy Nicole Stewart, Kessler Cash Phillips, Kaylee Hamilton, and the College of Human Environmental Sciences, Tanisha Rochelle Lee, Abigail Rose Sullivan, Madison Ashley Wright, Megan Elise Shumate, Rochelle Latte Williams, Robert Leonard DeWitt IV, Andrea Lauren Abernathy, Erin Elizabeth Jacinto, Antonio James Andrews, Ellis Penn, Sterling Elizabeth Bullock, Sadie Finley Fowler, magna cum laude, Emma Colby Free, summa cum laude, Wyatt James King, Megan Hattie Merritt, Heather Ellen Baring, cum laude, Rhonda Haley Lewis, Emmy Ann Glushik, Shalisha Yvonne Jackson, Alexandra G. Miller, Diana Young, cum laude, Liana M. Massey, Tazari Akila Woodmore, Ishaya Kimbria Ward, Haley Lauren Jones, cum laude, Zoe Mariah Harris, magna cum laude, Sarah Ashlyn Taylor, summa cum laude, McKevian Malik Eaton, Grace Marie Estes, Robert C. Beasley III, summa cum laude, Tenaya P. Miller, Shantia Janae Stewart, Thomas Matthew Mullenix, Emma Gaines Reeves, Anna Maria Lee Sebastino, Brianna Lockhart Sherman, Rebecca Ann Tarr, Wendy Marie Faulkner, magna cum laude. Madison Weber, Amber Nicole Ulrich, Andrea Lynn Wallace, Kelly J. Blaisdell, William Clifton Fallhaber, Thomas Crawford Clark IV, Jacob Ryan Bolin, Kaylin Renee Roberts, Taryn E. Alsbrooks, Michaela Regina DeFalco, Ariana Gabrielle South, Sophia G. Luciani, Brianna Nicole Graham, cum laude, Sani Ikasa Smith, Caroline Bernice Townsend, magna cum laude, Leah Marie Nelson, Caitlin Marie Johnson, Robert M. Harris, Sydney Sophia Stewart, Katie Caroline Wortham, Erin Michelle Judkins, Clanisha Rashawn Munford, Cameron Bijan Dabashi, Mary Catherine Carroll, cum laude, Sarah Berenger Miller, cum laude, Mackenzie Elizabeth DeOrio, Asia Renee Anthony, Luana Serratiello, cum laude, Sarah Madeline Elizabeth Kirkland, Emil J. Ekior, and the College of Arts and Sciences, Lindsay Ann Burchell, Caitlin Nicole McGowan, Michael David Hartzell, summa cum laude, Ferris F. Phillips, Mackenzie R. Fry, Janie M. Posey, Richard Arlen Lee III, Elena L. Godbout, summa cum laude, Courtney Adele Harris, magna cum laude, Lindsay Elizabeth Pierce, magna cum laude, Tim Charles Bickley, Christy Jill Holler, magna cum laude, Abigail L. Hill, Christopher Dyson McClure Williams, Brandon Emmanuel Crittenden, Madison S. C. Got it. Madison S.C. Everybody in the room knew that, but me, cum laude. Spencer Elizabeth Thompson, cum laude. Amanda Gale Meadows, Alexa N. Thompson, Hannah Mathis Wise Ray, cum laude. John R. Verbeek III, Madison Claire Williams, Kaylee D. Shannon, Chase Christopher Duncan, summa cum laude, Kaylee A. Haney, and there's Garcia handwritten in there, Anna Elaine Hall, summa cum laude, Danielle Elaine Garner, cum laude, Taylor Brooke Eisenberger, Dylan Bradley Pirtle, Miki Samoy Gale, Brianna Nicole Summerhill, Kelly Teresa Boyle, Nicholas D. Bryant, Jessica Nicole Townsell, Jack McLean Farquharson, Gretchen Akers, cum laude, Austin R. Angeloff, Cody Tremaine Floyd, Mary A. Michael, Courtney Bevan Teal, summa cum laude, Jocelyn Rita Lawinko, summa cum laude, Catherine Beasley Hinojoso, summa cum laude, Hope Ryan Cox, Sebastian Tyler Moorhead, Michaela Danielle Worrell, summa cum laude, Thomas Edward Wynn, Madison L. Miller, thank you so much, Eric Edward Paul Wenzel, David Emerson Price, Espen Stefan O, Sharice Alicia Thomas, magna cum laude, Adam Christopher Hanley, cum laude, Olivia Mashur Falahat, summa cum laude, Catherine O'Connor Everett, Christine Serena Thompson, cum laude, Marie Elise Winchester, magna cum laude, Lane Watson Ferris, Mark Alexander Phelan, Caitlin Alida Truslow, cum laude, Camille Patrice Riles, Alicia Izel Acosta, Karina M. Fuende, Michael Lee Cook, Krista Nicole Smith, Rikia K. Taylor, Brian Colin Binion McCoy, Taylor Chase Milam, magna cum laude, Matthew R. Papalardo, summa cum laude, Anna Marie Dabbs Seegers, Lauren N. Bauskis, Callie McCall Maston, summa cum laude, Patricia Melissa Bryan, Michael Travis King, Asia Ann McCrae, Holly Catherine Costello, summa cum laude, Mason B. Mosley, magna cum laude, Mary McLaurin Trammell, summa cum laude, Lauren Elise Hooper, summa cum laude, Samantha Catherine Soltis, Shelby Nichols Vaughn, summa cum laude, Tanner C. Gogwin, Michaela Laura Grace Jones, Matthew Helen, Rachel Lauren Ward, magna cum laude. Do you have a card? What's your name? Zachary Burke. Way to go, Zachary. Michael Gregan Kolunga, Dominique Elijah Johnson, Darrell Lee Pons II, summa cum laude, Sarah Elizabeth Osucha, summa cum laude, Alexis Rihanna Odom, magna cum laude, Laurel Ashlyn Foster, summa cum laude, Francis Wesley Fry, Taylor Marie Gangwish, Temple Brianne Petway, Erica Ann Wilson, summa cum laude, Caroline Mackenzie Lawrence, Zachary Aaron Hooten, Cynthia Ane Morera, Bradley Winston Robinson, James Paul Woolley, Melody Lauren Weaver, summa cum laude, Lauren A. Hodge, Samantha A. Lipuma, summa cum laude, Frederica Leona Thomas, Kensley B. Pompey, Elizabeth Brooke Titshaw, magna cum laude, Kyla Nicole Hines, Jemison Lee Jones, and the Culverhouse College of Business, Quinn Thomas Moriarty, cum laude, Mason Taylor Doyle, Caitlin V. Salter, cum laude, Kaylee Erin Little, summa cum laude, Emma Claire Walker, Colton L. Tucker, Parker W. Vardaman, Garrett Franklin McGinn, cum laude, Josie Lee Smith, Anthony Joseph Lampasona, Mary Caitlin Perrin, cum laude, Colin Patrick McIntyre, Edward Britton Pearson, magna cum laude, Sean Franklin Van Winkle, cum laude, Edwin Ewing, Kelsey Lauren Heatherly, Jayla Plymouth, Anna Elizabeth Robinson, Jordan B. Sykes, magna cum laude, Alessandro Mario Edward Fumo, Preston Clay Howard, summa cum laude, Hayden R. Downing, Morgan Elizabeth Dumsday, Lindsay Olivia Mann, summa cum laude, Alexa M. Snow, Megan Brown Summerlin, Nathan M. Weisgerber, Cole Patrick Donaldson, Thomas Joseph Dillon IV, Peyton Andrew Dyer, Cade C. Jones, William Alexander Redding, magna cum laude, Joseph Louis Saracena, Nicholas R. Zarconi, Elliot R. Steenwinder, Braden Westmoreland, Cole Jackson Clark, Kenneth C. Dunson, Trent Douglas Young, Blake Alexander Cook, Lucas Glenn Ragsdale, Joanny Lee Ayala Perez, Jackson Riley Wilkin, Richard Joseph Piliaskis Jr., Maria Kakoyanis, Athena Okri, cum laude, Charles Luke Tankersley, Bradley Todd Neville, Taylor Nicole Schmidt, Connor Richard Ginn, Colton L. Smith, Caitlin Francis Ross, Gabriela Omedo Fielding, Omoedo maybe, Mark Jacob Hamby, Christopher Alex Robson, Andrew Carter Downard, Caitlin Elizabeth Pulmano, Nancy S. Rice, summa cum laude, Presley C. Collins, Sarah Smolnicki, Fiza Yusuf, summa cum laude, Madeline Wells, Emma Nicole Preston, Richard Romello Morgan, Aidan George Giannatasio, Benjamin Ward David, Kayla Marie Martin, Philip Joshua Trull, Gina Noel Pronio, Robert Waddington Hudson Jr., cum laude, William Sherling, Andrew Richard Greaves, Dylan Shane Heydrich, Kayla Lynn Davis, Sebastian Russell, Fahad Mohammed Al-Shaya, Cassidy Page Brown, Nicholas Adam Cowan, Amber Lee McCarley, Taylor C. Anderson, Alexandra Greer Little, Cameron DeAndre Tolbert, cum laude, Michael Slade Hughes, James Jordan Williams, Ekab Al-Shamari, Mohammed Aleneze, Algale Aleneze, Kendall Kathleen Sherwin, cum laude, Paige Elise Brown, Emma Brooke Crosby, cum laude, Jackson Lewis Nowlin, Savannah L. Price, Sarah E. Robideau, summa cum laude, Anton H. Gady IV, Miles Owen Martin, Dylan Roy Wise, John P. Tucker II, Laurel E. Ling, Carlos Alberto Hernandez Canales, magna cum laude, Tyler Reed Bryan, Aaliyah Talise Wells, cum laude, Grant Pekarik, Galen L. Lawrence Murphy, Samiqua M. Provit, Alyssa Lark Morrison, Aliyah Shanikia Coleman, Adrienne A. Selvey, Janet Lynn Pitney, Michael D. Niddy, Patrick Blake Maccabee, cum laude, Emily Leela Stewart, Sean Michael Arago, Janeria LaKayla Edwards, cum laude, Janasia Aliana Goodman, Melissa Ryan Pugh, summa cum laude, Grant Lee Gutney, Sitam M. Patni, Justin Kenneth Holt, Jarrett Qualls, Austin David Meunier, Michael Gerard Sradel Jr., Madison Riley Montgomery, Montgomery Lee Bruce, Megan Eileen Buchanan, Madeline Kelly, Colbert Tiger Lou, Chase R. Barker, Andrew Garrett Engel, summa cum laude, Porter Daniel Mitchell, Robert Daniel Reeves, Stonewall S. Burke, William Jones Leslie, Timothy M. George, Hayden Alex Green, Evelyn Letitia Brown, Connor Wesley Compton, Gabrielle E. Cook, Crystal Amber Lewis, Melanie S. Rupel, Rylan Merrill Wright, Cassandra Claire Lecates, Rachel Ashton Waddell, Sawyer Reed Dutton, Landon Shane Minshew, Matthew Brian Barnhill, Kong Shi Peter, Song Shi, Tier C. Hauser, Leland Rivers Durley, Lucas Wayne Freeman, and last but certainly not least, Sterling C. Tedder.
Well, thank you to everyone who supported these students throughout their time at our campus. I want to thank you for supporting the University of Alabama, and roll Tide.